By now you know, you can do almost any exercise at home. But there is one thing for sure, training your back is the most challenging. Like, how do you even supposed to do it without almost any equipment? In this video, I'm going to share with you 2 sure ways to get the best results for gaining some muscles in your back. These exercises are surely going to do wonders for you. Let's dive in, shall we? Gaining muscles in any part of your body, and that too at home, is going to be challenging. When it comes to making your back thicker and wider, believe me, you will have multiple challenges. But if you are aware of the pitfalls, you can see great results in no time. Here are some of the most beneficial exercises that you can try at home to get a stronger and wider back. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are my favorite. I mean, they are old-fashioned, I get it, but they are a great way to build upper body strength. That is especially true for your back and arms. Nothing comes closer to this exercise in this regard. You know, what is so great about pull-ups is that they do not require those fancy equipment. With this exercise, you can get a perfect back without spending a penny. What else do you need? So, how to do pull-ups? Well, here is how. Getting the hang of pull-ups is easier than you think. First, find a strong, horizontal bar, maybe a door frame pull-up bar or a sturdy tree branch if you're outside. Once you've got your spot, grab the bar with your palms facing away from you, a little wider than your shoulders. Hang from the bar with your arms straight and engage your core to stay steady. Now, pull yourself up using your back and arm muscles. Now don't forget to get your chin above the bar. Keep your chest up and move smoothly. Then, lower yourself back down slowly until your arms are straight again. And there you go. That's 1 rep. Keep practicing, and you'll be a pull-up pro in no time. Try to do as many reps as you can with good form. If you're just starting out, aim for 3 sets of 5 to 10 reps, and gradually increase as you get stronger. Perfecting your pull-up technique can make a big difference in your strength and performance. Here are some tips to help you nail that perfect pull-up. First and foremost, keep your core tight throughout the entire pull-up. Why you need to do it though? Well, let me tell you, it helps stabilize your body, plus it will also help you focus your energy on the movement, nothing else. Secondly, keep your legs straight with your toes pointing down. This has to be simple, right? If you follow this technique, you will allow yourself to maintain a straight line from your shoulders to your toes. As a result, you will be improving your posture and engaging your core even more. What else would you want? Next, when you are gripping the bar, your finger knuckles should point towards the sky. It's tricky, right? But if you master it, it will maximize the contact area between your palm and the bar. It will strengthen your grip for sure. To engage your lats, the most important muscle in pull-ups, keep your elbows closer than 45 degrees to your torso and point them towards the ground as much as possible during the pull-up. This is one of the most things that you can do to make your pull-ups perfect. Finally, you should avoid touching the bar with your chin. It is a big no. Instead of it, you can touch it with your chest. This will force you to pull explosively. That surely will rile up your lower traps. And don't we get started on those people who make the common mistake of only using their chest and biceps during this exercise. More focus must be concentrated on squeezing the shoulder blades and pressing them down at the top of the pull-up. This targets your lower traps and engages your entire back. If you practice the above tips that I shared above, you will be on your way to mastering the pull-ups like never before, and you will have a stronger and more defined back. Remember, it's important to take it slow and focus on your form to prevent injury. Pull-ups can be tough, but with practice, you'll get stronger and crush those reps. You've got this. Barbell row. Now moving on to our next exercise, barbell row. Let me tell you something from the onset. This exercise is the most favorite one for those who have been in this game for too long. Why is that? Well, this exercise is a great one for upper back muscles like the lats, traps, etc. It can also benefit your lower back, biceps, and forearms. I mean, it's awesome for making your back thicker and wider. Isn't it what you want? A stronger back? Well, let's get on to some basics on how to do them properly. To do a barbell row, start by standing with your feet about shoulder width apart and holding the barbell with an overhand grip just a bit wider than your shoulders. Bend your knees slightly and lean forward from your hips. I'd advise you to keep your back straight and chest up. Pull the barbell up towards your lower chest by squeezing your shoulder blades together and bending your elbows. Make sure to keep the barbell close to your body. Pause at the top, then lower the barbell back down slowly. Repeat for the number of reps you want. Barbell rows are so good for your back because they target key muscles that help you pull things. The more you pull, the thicker and wider your back muscles get. It's really that simple. If you have been doing this exercise for some time, you will feel that you are able to gradually lift heavier weights over time. Again, the more weight you can manage, the more muscles you will build. The best thing about doorbell exercise is that it works multiple muscles at once. That's why I call it a whole body exercise. Here is an additional tip: barbell rows are beneficial only if you do them correctly. Otherwise, what's the point? Instead of getting you those back muscles you always wanted, they can actually hurt your lower back if you're doing them not correctly. So, when you're doing it, make sure that you avoid rounding your lower back, as it can put extra pressure on your spinal discs, which can lead to serious injuries. Here is what you can do. Try to keep your lower back in a neutral position. You should keep in mind that it is quite similar to standing naturally, nothing fancy. And what about shear force on the spin when doing barbell rows with a horizontal torso? It is something which is a concern for many. They believe this force could cause the spinal discs to slide vertically, leading to serious back injuries. However, in reality, when you do barbell rows, your trunk muscles contract and stabilize your spine, protecting it from shear force. This means that as long as you maintain proper form and avoid rounding your lower back, the risk of spinal disc sliding is minimal. It's important to recognize that some stress on the spine is normal and even beneficial for strengthening it. Avoiding all stress, as many people do nowadays, can actually lead to weaker muscles and a higher risk of injury. Exercises like deadlifts and barbell rows, when performed correctly, can help strengthen the muscles that support your spine and protect against injury. So, don't shy away from these exercises out of fear of stress. Instead, focus on using proper form and gradually increasing the weight as you get stronger to build a resilient and healthy lower back. That was the video, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more health and fitness related videos.